Picture this: a young girl at a dusty well, sweat on her forehead, heart pounding as she hauls water for 10 thirsty camels. She has no idea that in the next few moments, her entire life will flip upside down. She'll leave her home, marry a stranger,
In the sight of God, you are one.
and one day trick her blind husband to secure a future for the
I am
world.
here, my love.
One decision, one lie, one legacy that still makes pastors argue and hearts race. If you think the Bible is boring, buckle up. Because Rebekah's story is about to wreck everything you thought you knew about faith, family, and fighting for God's promise. She wasn't born a queen. No crown, no palace. Just Rebekah, Rivka in Hebrew, meaning to tie or to bind. A name that whispered her destiny before she even knew it. She was tying families, tying nations, tying heaven to earth. And it all started on an ordinary day in Padan Aram, a nowhere town where nothing ever happened. Until everything did. Abraham's oldest servant, let's call him Eliezer, shows up with a caravan of camels and a prayer hotter than the desert sun. He's on a mission from God. Find a bride for Isaac, the miracle son, the one who carries the promise that will one day birth Jesus.
I am ready.
Eliezer stops by the well and prays a crazy specific prayer. Lord, let the girl you've chosen offer me water, and water for all my camels too. He barely finishes the sentence when Rebekah walks up, jar on her shoulder, smile on her face. Drink, she says. Then, without being asked, she runs back and forth, drawing water for 10 camels. 10 camels. That's hundreds of gallons. Her arms ache, her back screams, but she doesn't stop. Stop right there. Feel that? That's not just kindness. That's courage. That's faith in action before she even knows the plan. Eliezer's jaw drops. He knows. This is her, the one. He gives her gold bracelets, a nose ring, and asks the question that changes everything. Will you go with this man?
Promise.
Promise?
From the Lord, will you come?
I will.
Her family wants to wait 10 days.
Think of the danger to us all.
Please, daughter. Ricon's right. It's too perilous.
But Rebekah?
I
She
will
doesn't
go.
blink. I will go. 3 words. She leaves her mom,
Rebekah,
her
wait!
dad,
Our
her
daughter!
future,
I must
her
go.
safety, everything, for a God she's never met and a husband she's never seen. That, my friend, is the kind of faith that moves mountains and messes with history. Fast forward, wedding bells. Isaac loves her instantly. Genesis says he's comforted after his mother's
We will
death
find peace
the
together.
moment he sees her. But love doesn't mean easy. For 20 years, Rebekah can't get pregnant. Isaac prays. She waits.
Grant us the strength we need. Please do not turn away.
And finally, twins. But not the cute kind. These babies are fighting in the womb. Kicking, punching, waging war before they're even born. Rebekah's in pain, confused, scared. So she does something radical. She goes straight to God, not through a priest, not through Isaac, just her and the Lord. Why is this happening? She cries. And God answers.
Nations are in your womb. The older shall serve the younger.
I have the word of the Lord.
Boom. That's not just about babies. That's Israel and Edom. That's Jesus and rebellion. Esau comes out first, red, hairy
He
loud.
is strong and peaceful, a gift, blessed be.
Jacob right behind, grabbing his heel like he's trying to pull him back in. From day one, they're opposites. Esau, hunter, wild, dad's favorite. Jacob,
Just a little.
quiet, homebody mom's boy.
Yes, mother.
You're a good helper.
Isaac loves Esau's venison. Rebekah loves Jacob's heart. But more than that, she remembers the promise. God said Jacob, not Esau. Years pass. Isaac's old, blind, dying. He calls Esau.
Son, come closer. I am here, Father. Receive my blessing before I depart.
The blessing. Not just words. Power, land, legacy, the covenant, the future. Esau's out hunting. Rebekah is in the tent, and she hears everything. Her heart stops. This is it. The moment the promise dies, or lives. She doesn't pray. She doesn't wait. She acts. Jacob, she whispers.
Jacob, take the goat skins and Esau's clothes. Go to your father.
But mother, what if he finds out?
He won't. Go now.
Jacob's terrified.
Cannot do this. It's too dangerous.
Dad will know. He'll curse me. Rebekah's voice doesn't shake. Let the curse fall on me. Just do it. Feel that weight. She's risking everything. Her marriage, her reputation, her soul. The plan works. Jacob walks in, voice shaky, hands hairy, smells like Esau. Isaac's confused.
The voice is Jacob's, but the hands are Esau's. Are you truly my son Esau?
Jacob gets the promise.
May God give you of heaven's dew and earth's richness.
Esau gets nothing. Esau comes back, smelling of sweat and blood, ready for his moment. Isaac's voice breaks. I already blessed him, and he'll be blessed. Esau screams.
Bless me too far!
A cry so raw it echoes through scripture. But it's too late. He sold his birthright for stew years ago. Now he's lost the blessing too. He vows to kill Jacob. Rebekah hears it, and in that moment, she loses everything she fought for. Jacob has to run, to Laban, to exile. She never sees him again. Stop, breathe, let that sink in. She won. The promise lived. Israel was born, but she lost her son, her family, her peace. Was it worth it? Theologians still fight about it. Was she a hero of faith or a manipulative mom? Did she trust God or try to help him out?
The spirit endures.
Then let it guide us.
Augustine says sin. Rabbis say strategy. Paul in Romans says sovereign election. The Bible? It stays quiet. No, well done. No, you messed up. Just silence. And in that silence, a message. God's plan doesn't need your perfection. It needs your participation. But here's where it gets
The
personal.
story feels so personal now. I see my own life reflected in it.
Rebekah's story isn't just ancient history. It's your story. That moment you had to choose between tradition and truth. That time you risked everything for what God said. That lie you told to protect something sacred. That goodbye you never got to say. Rebekah's in the mess with
With
you.
you in this, I feel so lost.
You are not alone.
Let's go deeper. Why did God choose her? Not Sarah, not Hagar. Her, a girl at a well. Because she moved, she served, she said yes.
Also,
Blessed be the Lord.
there is plenty for all.
She asked, she acted. She wasn't
Seek
perfect.
your kindness.
What brings you to our well?
She was present. And God used her flaws, her fire, her fear, everything to birth a nation. Think about the well again. 10 camels, one girl, one choice. That's where it started. Not in a temple, not in a palace, at a well. Doing the ordinary with extraordinary love. That's where God finds his heroes. Not in spotlights, in service, in sweat, in saying, I will go when everything says stay. Now think about the deception. Was it wrong? Maybe. But here's the truth. God didn't need the lie. He allowed it. Why? Because he's bigger than our methods. He's weaving a story where even our mistakes become part of the masterpiece. Jacob got the blessing. Israel was born. Jesus came. All because one mom refused to let the promise die. But don't miss the cost. Rebekah never held her grandchildren, never saw Jacob's 12 sons, never watched Israel become a nation. She died with a broken heart and a buried dream. Faith isn't free. It costs. It hurts. It leaves scars, but also leaves legacy. Here's the twist no one expects. Rebekah points to Jesus. Your answer writes history. Will you leave comfort? Will you serve strangers? Will you risk everything for the promise? Will you fight for the Jacob when the world loves Esau? Will you carry the tension between faith and failure? Because here's the secret. God doesn't choose the perfect. He chooses the present. The ones who show up, who draw water, who say yes, who act when it's messy, who trust when it hurts. Rebekah wasn't a saint. She was a woman, flawed, fierce, faithful. And through her, the Messiah came. So next time you're at your well, your job, your struggle, your ordinary, look up. The servant might be praying. The camels might be thirsty. The promise might be waiting. And your
I will go.
I will go might be the moment heaven invades earth. Rebekah's story isn't over. It's echoing in every mom fighting for her kids, every believer risking reputation for truth, every heart saying yes when it's hard. The blessing still stands. The promise still lives. The elder still serves the younger. Grace still wins. And you're not just watching the story. You're in it. Tied, bound, chosen, sent. So go. Draw the water. Speak the truth. Take the risk. Carry the cost. Because one day, someone will tell your story and say, that's the one who kept the promise alive. Rebekah's secret? She wasn't perfect. She was enough. And so are you.